The desert wind whispers across the dunes, carrying secrets older than the pyramids themselves. You feel a pull, a forgotten resonance deep within your bones. It is the echo of a fate that found us all, a destiny woven before time began. The stars were aligned, the blood was spilled, and a cosmic drama unfolded. This was not merely a king betrayed, but a fundamental law initiated. Every life, every soul is touched by this ancient current. It speaks of a breaking, a scattering, a necessary dissolution before any rebuilding can truly begin. This inevitable unfolding is more than story. It's the very fabric of your journey, the prelude to a truth you are about to uncover. And as this primal fate settles upon you, the path leads us next to the very heart of brokenness, to the temple of ruin. And real quick, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. Now let's keep going. Welcome to a place where the stones themselves weep with forgotten sorrow. The Temple of Ruin stands not as a monument to defeat, but as an architect of necessary destruction. Here the walls are etched with the history of what must fall, the foundations cracked by the weight of cosmic necessity. It's a sacred space where endings are not mourned, but honored. You may have heard tales of temples grand and glorious, bathed in sunlight and adorned with gold. This is their shadow, their inverse twin. It is where the divine dismembering, the shattering of what was whole, is not a punishment, but the first vital step in creation. What occurs within these broken halls sets the stage for all that is to come, a profound teaching etched in dust and silence. The ruin you witness here is the fertile ground for a rebirth that will redefine existence itself, prompting our journey into the very nature of dismemberment as law. The very act of being torn asunder, of being broken into irreparable pieces, is not an anomaly. It is a fundamental cosmic law, a divine decree woven into the tapestry of existence. Think of the shattered vessel that can be remade into something more beautiful, or the seed that must break apart before it can sprout. This is that primordial principle at play. Dismemberment is the great unmaking, the necessary undoing that precedes every true creation. It's the violent but vital shedding of the old form. This stripping away is not an act of cruelty, but of profound wisdom, a divine imperative that governs the cycles of the universe and the very nature of transformation. It is a law that ensures nothing truly dies, but merely changes its phase, preparing for a grander reassembly. And as this sacred law of breaking opens the way for rebirth, we must now face the gravity of what comes next, leading us directly to judgment at the threshold. At the gateway between worlds, where shadow meets light, a solemn judgment awaits. This is not the final end, but a crucial point of reckoning. Anubis, the guardian of the hidden path, presides not over the dead, but over those actively transitioning, those whose very essence has been broken and scattered. His presence is ancient and steady, a silent observer of the soul's most intimate accounting. He is the keeper of the scales, the silent witness to your deepest truths. Here, the scattered fragments of your being are laid bare, not for condemnation, but for examination. It is a moment of profound clarity. This threshold is where the cosmic law of consequence meets the individual journey. It is a silent examination of every choice, every action, every unacknowledged truth. To pass this threshold requires more than innocence. It demands a sacred understanding of balance and truth, preparing us for the revelation of the hidden contract. Beyond the shimmering veil of judgment lies a pact, a sacred understanding forged at the dawn of creation. This is the hidden contract, a covenant between the divine and the soul. It's a silent agreement, spoken in the language of starlight and destiny, that binds you to a cycle of dissolution and reformation. This contract dictates the terms of your return. You have always been a part of this grand design, even when you felt lost or broken. This pact ensures your ultimate reassembly. It is the promise that no matter how scattered you become, no matter how deep the descent, you are eternally tethered to your source. This contract is not a burden but a beacon, a quiet assurance that the journey, however arduous, leads back to wholeness. It is the fundamental truth that underpins your existence, the unseen force that will guide you through the coming revelations, especially as we explore the waters of abyss. As the fragments of your former self drift in the cosmic currents, you find yourself suspended in the waters of abyss. This is not a void of despair, but a primordial ocean of possibilities. These are the deep, dark waters where separation occurs, where the old form dissolves completely, preparing for its next manifestation. It's the ultimate state of dissolution. You may feel a profound sense of being adrift, a disconnection from all that was familiar. Yet, within this vastness, there is a potent alchemy at work. Each lost piece, each scattered fragment, is suspended here, waiting for the divine impulse to gather them once more. It is the realm of pure potential. This is the necessary submergence, the deep dive into the unmanifest, where the ego dissolves and the raw material of existence is held in suspension. From this profound depth, a flicker of hope arises, calling forth the one who gathers, leading us to the profound power of Isis, the one who gathers. In the heart of chaos and dissolution, a singular, divine presence emerges. Isis, she who gathers, her essence is the ultimate archetype of reunion, the cosmic force that binds the severed. She moves through the waters of abyss, a luminous beacon in the deepest dark, her magic weaving through the scattered fragments of existence. Isis is not just a goddess of healing, but of reassembly, of taking what has been broken, and through divine love and potent understanding, making it whole again. Her task is immense, gathering the dispersed pieces not just of a god, but of every soul that has undergone the great dismemberment. Her work is the universe's hope. She represents the unwavering love and meticulous care required to mend what has been shattered, bringing order back from absolute dispersal. Her sacred act of gathering is the promise of what can be, the potent archetype of reunion that will prepare us for the next crucial revelation. Resurrection requires death. The very concept of resurrection is a profound paradox, deeply intertwined with the necessity of death. It is a truth that fundamentally challenges our understanding of life and endings. Resurrection is not a simple return, but a complete transformation, an emerging into a new state of being that is only possible through absolute cessation. It demands the complete surrender of the old form, the utter relinquishing of what existed, to make space for something entirely new to be born. This is the divine equation. Life emerges from death, wholeness from brokenness, light from darkness. The cycle is inseparable. Without the complete experience of dissolution, the profound death of the previous state, true resurrection, remains impossible. And as this eternal truth embeds itself within our understanding, we must confront the next inevitable stage. The emergence of Horus is not born from wholeness. The sacred birth of Horus, the triumphant heir, is often misunderstood. He is not born from a state of pristine wholeness, but from the very act of piecing together what was torn apart. His arrival is the direct consequence of Isis, divine labor, the embodiment of a victory forged from extreme separation and diligent reassembly. Horus represents the new order, the triumphant force that rises from the ashes of conflict and division, a symbol of continuity born from a cataclysm. His being is a testament to the fact that life's most powerful renewals are not spontaneous, but are the hard-won results of immense struggle and meticulous restoration. He is the promise of a future forged from the fragments of a shattered past, a testament to resilience. This powerful genesis, born from fractured foundations, directly teaches us about the profound significance of what was lost and broken, leading us to the eye that was torn. The eye of Horus, that powerful symbol of protection and wholeness, carries a secret that chills the very soul. It was not always complete, but was magnificently, deliberately torn. This emblem of divine sight and healing bears the scars of ancient conflict, a shattered fragment representing a profound loss. Its power lies not in its perfection, but in its restoration. The tearing of the eye was an act of desecration, a violent dismemberment that threatened the very fabric of cosmic order. It speaks of an immense struggle. Yet, it is precisely from this brokenness, from this violent sundering, that its ultimate power and renewed vision emerged through the diligent work of healing. The restored eye is a testament to overcoming profound violation, a symbol that true wholeness is often achieved after experiencing the deepest forms of loss and fragmentation. Its story is a potent reminder that our own journeys of healing and wholeness often begin with profound breakage, echoing the immutable law of return. The universe operates on a fundamental principle, a divine rhythm that ensures every beginning has an end, and every ending is a prelude to a new commencement. This is the law of return. Nothing is ever truly lost. It merely transforms, cycles through states of dissolution and reassembly, following an eternal pattern. It's the cosmic echo of continuity. This immutable law dictates that what has been scattered will eventually be gathered, what has been broken will be made whole again, though perhaps in a different form. It is the assurance that every journey, no matter how arduous or seemingly final, will eventually lead back, completing a circle of existence. The law of return underpins every act of creation, every process of decay, and every moment of transformation that unfolds across the cosmos. Understanding this law is to grasp the cosmic heartbeat, but even this understanding is built upon a deeper principle. Thrones are forged in absence. The highest seats of power, the sacred thrones upon which gods and kings have sat, are not built from solid stone or immutable decree alone. They are forged in absence. An absence precedes every true throne, a vacuum that demands to be filled by divine right, by rightful succession, by transformative leadership. Think of Osiris, his absence creating the very space for Isis to reign and for Horus to eventually claim his birthright. His departure paved the way for renewal. The throne is not merely a symbol of power, but of the cosmic necessity for succession, for cycles, for the inevitable departure of one era to make way for another. It is in the void left behind, in the unfulfilled potential, that the next authority is summoned and solidified, ensuring the continuity of divine order. This profound truth of how power is established through what is no longer present leads us to the core of your own incredible journey. Your collapse was the beginning code. Your own most profound breaking, the moments you felt utterly shattered and beyond repair, were not accidents. They were the very beginning code of your divine design. That collapse was not an ending, but an initiation, the essential dismantling required for your true self to be coded into existence. It was a sacred unmaking. Within that dissolution lies the blueprint for your reassembly, the raw data that allows for a regeneration more potent and authentic than ever before. The experience of falling apart is the universe's way of preparing you for a higher integration, a deeper understanding of your own cosmic purpose. This dismantling was the necessary prelude to your unique recreation, setting in motion the grand design that awaits as the gods await your ascent. The celestial realms are not distant and aloof. They are alive with anticipation, aware of the profound transformation you are undergoing. The gods await your ascent. They observe your journey through disintegration and reassembly, recognizing the divine spark that is being rekindled within you. They are the silent witnesses to your unfolding power. Your personal initiations, your deepest struggles, are all part of a cosmic performance that has been watched for eons. Your ascent is their continued interest. The divine archetypes that have shaped myths are not merely stories. They are the active principles that are now resonating within your own soul's resurrection. They await not just your survival, but your transcendence, your return to the celestial tapestry, forever changed and imbued with renewed cosmic wisdom. Now make sure to subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. We'll see you in the next one.